Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1970 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Pilots at Brainiac Stadium. On the mound for the Royals today is Dave Morehead, whose record is 8-8 with a 4.65 ERA, and pitching for the Pilots is Dick Bates, whose record is 1-0 with a 3.75 ERA. Okay, we are back after a day off yesterday. We needed a day off for a couple reasons. One is we just gave away a very nice prize to Julio L. He won the duck race. He was the winner of the Jim Bouton 2014 Panini Golden Age autograph baseball card. So congrats to Julio L. and thank you to all of you that were participants in that, and as long as you remain a subscriber, we will get you in on the next one. We already did reveal what the next prize would be. That was revealed in game number 80. We're not going to get into that anymore because we've got really 40 games to go before we give that one away. So we'll wait another 20, 25 games before we talk about that. Okay, so just remain a subscriber and be prepared. Okay. Now, also, I needed the day off yesterday because I needed all day to prepare for my Detroit Lions winning a playoff game, the first time since 1991, the second playoff victory in my lifetime as a 52-year-old male from Detroit. Yes, I have only ever had one playoff win in my entire lifetime. And yesterday was a big win, and I just wanted to spend the day focused and excited for my Detroit Lions. So very happy for them, and I would love to see them beat either the Buccaneers or the Eagles. But you know what? If they were to lose, I think I'd be okay and have a lot more faith in them going into next season. So having said that, now we are down to the final 3 games of the month of June. At the end of the month, we will do our standings and league leaders video. This time we will take a look at the all-time leaders, not just the season leaders through June. It will be the all-time leaders in baseball history, including the sim through June of 1970. Why not? Just mix it up a little bit. And then going forward, we have the All-Star Game, which takes place on July 9th in our sim. That'll be in Cincinnati. And then at the end of the month, we have the trade deadline. And maybe we pick a day, maybe the day after the All-Star Game, and we have a separate video where we trade as many players as we can whose contracts are up or they're going to arbitration. And that might be a fun extra video because you can see sort of my thought process on getting rid of players, and you can see with your own eyes that there are very few players out there that are willing to come to our team, or GMs that are willing to trade players to our team because we don't have a lot to offer, ratings wise. So let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We are halfway through the season today. That's always exciting. And we've got our number 5 starter, Dick Bates, on the mound. He's doing all right. He's been in and out of the rotation as injuries have occurred. We have all of our bullpen available today. And we look at our lineup versus Dave Morehead, who's a right-hander. If you look at our totals versus righties, I mean, we've got some pretty good hitters versus right-handers. And I think that when we bat against right-handers, we really have the best chance to win. So I feel pretty good about our guys. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Kansas City Royals. Batting leadoff in right field is Pat Kelly. Batting second at third base is Joe Foy. Batting third and catching is Ed Kirkpatrick. Batting cleanup in left field is Hawk Taylor. Batting fifth at first base is Mike Fiore. Batting sixth Playing second base is Jerry ADAIR. Batting 7th at shortstop is Rich Severson. Batting 8th in center field is Scott Northey. And batting 9th is the pitcher Dave Morehead. Okay, Dick Bates thrust back into the rotation. He's going to make his 4th start of the year. He's 1-0 with a 3.75 ERA, 12 strikeouts in 24 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .275 against him. Fastball topping out at 90 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 44.7%. He's got one good pitch, and that is the fastball. It's rated an 82. A curveball below league average, rated a 77. Overall rated a 74. The 24-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible after the 72 season. So we've got him for a couple more years. Let's look at his log. 3 starts in a row, 5 innings, 3 1/3, and 5 1/3. His last start was against the White Sox, and that's his only victory of the year. He went 5 1/3, giving up 1 run on 3 hits. He did not walk anybody. That's about the most I can ask from any of our starters right now. Give us 5 innings. Keep the players off the base path. Here's our defense. Solid everywhere you look. You know the drill by now. We've got Bill Robinson in right field, our only defensive player below league average, but he does have 5 outfield assists now. And we've got SANGUILLEN behind the plate. Here we go. Pat Kelly leading it off for the Kansas City Royals. Probably their best hitter. Batting .301 with 3 home runs, a bunch of stolen bases. And he hits a comebacker to Dick Bates for out number 1. Next man up is Joe Foy. Foy flies out to center. AGEE making the catch. 2 quick outs for Dick Bates. Here's the left-hander Ed Kirkpatrick. I like the left-right matchup there through the first 6 batters of the lineup. And Ed Kirkpatrick will pop it up into shallow right field, where our second baseman Kelly will make the play. Okay, good first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup rundown. Batting leadoff in center field is Tommie, AGEE. Batting second at second base is Van Kelly. Batting third at first base is Deron Johnson. Batting cleanup in left field is Joe PEPITONE. Batting fifth in right field is Bill Robinson. Batting sixth at third base is Aurelio Rodriguez. Batting seventh and catching is Manny SANGUILLEN. Batting eighth is the shortstop, Mark Belanger. And batting ninth is our pitcher, Dick Bates. We got Dave Morehead on the mound for the Royals with Cheese. He's making his 19th start. 8-8 with a 4.65 ERA, 105 strikeouts in 124 innings pitched. That's impressive. Wow, 83 walks, though. That's not so impressive. Look at what he did last year, in fact, in our sim. 142 walks and 177 strikeouts. He does have 4 complete games this year. A blazing fastball. Tops out at 94 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 42.6%. His fastball is rated an 86, and the screwballs is 79. Overall rated as 79. The 26-year-old right-hander is not a free agent until after the 72 season. Log looking. He's lost 2 in a row. He lost to Oakland, and then his last start was against the Angels, in which he went 8 innings, giving up 4 runs on 5 hits, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. Okay. Let's take a look at their defense. Suspect at best. They have FIORE at first, below league average. The shortstop, Severson, is rated a 77. Their left fielder, Hawk Taylor, below league average. And behind the plate, Kirkpatrick with a 78. Has a 69 rated arm, but I think it's 13%. Wow. Defensive WAR is -1.4, so he's cost his team 1.5 games just from his defense. So we will run wild on him today if we get a chance. I'd love to get up early if we can here. And Tommie AGEE will be our first batter. Let's see if we can get on base. Get things running. Oh, no, ground ball to third. And Foy makes the play. One down. Our next man up is Van Kelly. I think he's kind of gotten through his slump, although he pops up there to Foy. I'm sorry, just as he popped up. That was like something that was catchable by the catcher. 2 down for Morehead, and here is Deron Johnson, who strikes out in that screwball for out number 3. So a solid first inning for both pitchers. We go to the top of the second, and Hawk Taylor will lead it off. He is also leading the team with 14 home runs and make it 50. A guy that wasn't even in baseball by 1970, getting his his career high 300th at bat. I mean that's annoying, but it's also one of the things I like about this game. A guy like Hawk Taylor, in his first everyday duty at age 30, is leading the team in a lot of ways. Dick Bates strikes out Mike Fiore. There's 1 down. Next man up is Jerry Adair. Pulls it past Rodriguez at third for a base hit. Nice 7-pitch at bat for Adair. Working him over. 1 down, runner at first. The shortstop, Rich Severson, is up. Skies it on the infield. Belanger just on the outfield grass, making the catch. 2 down for Scott Northey. Now, in my preliminary trade exercise, I saw that Scott Northey was offered to us quite a bit. I'm not sure he's of any value, certainly not more so than AGEE in center field, and he strikes out there as Bates gets 2 Ks in the inning. He does give up the home run to Taylor, and we're down a run, headed to the bottom of the second. Joey Pep leading it off, batting .294, 16 home runs, line drive to the second baseman. That's 4 in a row for Morehead. 1 down, and Bill Robinson, he's out of his slump. Flies out to center. So we gave up a home run to Taylor, and Morehead pitches through our heart of the order like it was nothing. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez, and another out. 6 in a row for Morehead. We go to the top of the third, and the pitcher will lead it off. He's batting .200 on the year. It's not too shabby. As Bates strikes him out. I'm digging the fact that, and I probably just jinxed him here, that Bates has not walked anybody yet. He's only given up 2 hits. He's got to give up 1 base runner this inning, I think. As Pat Kelly grounds out to third. Here's Joe Foy with a 2-1 count. Flies out to center. So I think Dick Bates is looking pretty good despite the 1 home run. We go to the bottom of the third. Here is Manny SANGUILLEN. Striking out. 2nd K for Morehead. 7 in a row. Mark Belanger, ground ball to first. And our pitcher, Dick Bates. Now, I would say 80% of the time, when you've shut down the order and got to the pitcher gets on base. Full count. Yeah. I mean, it happens so often that it's a thing. You know, there goes the perfect game by Morehead. Pardon me while I grab a drink of coffee here. Now, we can't have Bates steal, right? I mean, 56 rating. AGEE strikes out. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a tough game. But Bates is keeping us in there so far. I think the 5th inning would be the inning when he gets destroyed. Ed Kirkpatrick lines it into left center field. AGEE making the catch. Here's Hawk Taylor. He gets an infield single. Yeah, back to the pitcher. So he's 2 for 2 today. He has the longest hit and the shortest. Could really use a double play. Mike FIORE, the first baseman, he's got 6 home runs. Fly ball to right. I believe FIORE had a home run against us this year. 2 outs. Here's Jerry Adair. I just love this baseball card. I want to point it out. I'd love to know if this is in spring training in Arizona or not. I mean, the palm trees back there make me think that it could be Florida, but I'm not sure where Kansas City was. Well, let's see. Oh, there's no way to know. Okay. I was just going to look at their double-A squad. But. All right. And anyway, Jerry Adair will fly out to center field. Bates continues to pitch well. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. We need to get a hit. Here's Van Kelly. Fly ball to right. That's not going to get it done. Is the game punishing us for clobbering, all the hits, all the runs we had against Boston? And the last team we played, I can't think of who they are. Yeah, I think that's what it is. This is like the game making things right. The Pythagorean, the run differential. There we go. Joey Pep coming through. What's the stolen base percentage? 66 is not great. With Bill Robinson up, I think we got to let him take a cut. The other irony here is, like I showed you in the pregame, that we hit righties so well, and we've only got the 1 hit. That was just a gimme. Robinson walks. That's the right thing to do to bring up Rodriguez. Rodriguez batting .234 with 4 home runs, and he flies out to left. So Morehead's given up 1 hit and a couple of walks. Pitching a shutout as we go to the top of the 5th. Well, this is where things fall apart for Dick Bates. It is the bottom 3rd of the lineup. Here's Rich Severson. They said, yeah, this is, I mean, we should just take him out right now. I know it seems kind of ridiculous. So. And although my predictions are usually accurate based on my experience with this game, lately it's been a little more unpredictable. Ground ball to 3rd. Let's go around the horn. Oh, yes. There we go. Helping out Dick Bates. 2 down. And the pitcher Morehead. Suck it. That's 4 Ks for Dick Bates. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Royals. Here is Manny Sanguillen leading off. What is happening here? Dave Morehead absolutely shutting our team down. Back-to-back strikeouts, and the pitcher. Now, if we had somebody on base, I would take Dick Bates out right now, but what's the point? We may as well let him swang. He pops it up. I have never seen this kind of performance from Dave Morehead before. We're going to the 6th inning. Now there are at least 2 lefties coming up this inning. So I guess we will play this 1 batter at a time. Short leash. 0-2. There's a ground ball to Bellinger. 1 out. Next up is Joe Foy. And a base hit past the second baseman, Kelly, for a hit. So the lefty is out and then the righty gets on. That makes no sense. Now Ed Kirkpatrick is batting .321 versus righties. I don't know. I mean, it's only 1-0. Maybe we get double play here. Maybe he hits a 2-run home run. 1-2 count. Base hit. First and second. This will be the last batter. It's Hawk Taylor. Only 1 out. Fly ball to center. Foy does tag and go to third. Makes no sense. That would never happen. Okay, we're going to bring in Ron Lock It Down, because FIORE is batting .335 versus righties. It would be a risk. Now he's batting only .164 versus lefties. The problem with Locke is he comes into a ball game and he immediately walks the first guy that we bring him in to face. 1-2 count. Yeah, suck it. I don't know why I'm saying it. That's not even a catchphrase for me. I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying that. I'm all riled up from last night's Lions victory. I won't say it again. I don't even think it's funny. It's stupid. It's not, I mean, certainly, you know, wow, Mater is much better. Let's get some hits, man. We've got top of the lineup. AGEE, ground ball to second. This is brutal. Usually, when a pitcher is pitching this well, not giving up hits, usually the game supplements base runners with walks or hit batters or sometimes even errors. And we've got nothing going on. Wow. Made it. Line drive to right. One swing of the bat. 2 down, Deron Johnson, and he is out on strikes. Unbelievable. All right, so Ron Locke will come out of the ball game. He did his gerb. All of our pitchers are so overused right now. I guess we could start shuffling pitchers to the minor leagues. Give them a couple weeks. But right now we need Skippy to come through for us. Let's see how he does with Jerry Adair. Fly ball to right center field. 1 out here in the 7th. Next up, the shortstop, Rich Severson. We'll take a look at the in-game stats. Not a lot to see here. Severson does have a hit. Was it the infield hit? Popping it up to second. And Scott Northey will walk. Nope. No, even worse. Base hit. They're going to keep Dave Morehead in there. Now, I know they're not going to bunt, but we will pull third base in. Dave Morehead. Ground ball to short. That'll do it. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Joey Pep will lead it off. He's got our only hit today. 1-1 count. Oh, did he get it? Get out of here. Yes. Joe PEPITONE ties it up with his 17th home run. Yes, it is. Great job. That 927 OPS. That is amazeballs. Nobody says that. Okay, it's tied to 1. Here's Bill Robinson. 3-1 count, man. Take that ball 4. Instead, he hits a ground ball to short. What we need now is an error. We need to get on base. Try to steal. I mean, that's kind of what's hampering us offensively, is we've only had one base runner, PEPITONE, that had a good enough speed rating to steal. We chose to let Robinson take some cuts. Okay, we do tie it up with Pepe's home run. We go to the top of the 8th inning. We're going to bring in a left-hander. It is Denny Riddleberger. I don't like that walk to strikeout ratio. Last year, it was 2-1. This year, it's 1-1. That's frustrating. Okay, let's see how he does against Pat Kelly. 0-3 today, and an 0-1 count. Slices it into left field. PEPITONE will make the catch. 1 out. Joe Foy 1 for 3 today. We've got to be careful here. Jams him inside. It won't carry deep enough for Robinson to take a couple steps in and make the catch. 2 down for Ed Kirkpatrick, lefty on lefty violence. And a slow roller to third. Rodriguez making the play. Okay, bottom of the 8th inning. We've stuck around long enough to maybe make a run here as Belanger lifts it into left center. We will pinch hit for Denny Riddleberger. I guess it'll be Mike Fegan. I looked it up before the ball game today at the 1970 Milwaukee Brewers. Mike Fegan was basically the everyday first baseman for the Brew Crew. Full count. Striking out. Ah, bless it. 9 strikeouts for Dave Morehead. Having a career game. And then AGEE grounds out a 1, 2, 3 inning. I mean, we really can't use Hegan anywhere because anybody that he would replace might come up next inning in the bottom of the 9th inning, and we want them available. So defensively, he's not going to help us. It just didn't work out in our favor. We're going to bring in Dirty Fuentes. Miguel Fuentes having a good year. I don't know how long he's been in the closer role, but he's only got 1 save. Look at his log. And yeah, that was way back on June 9th. I don't think he was even the closer then. I don't know. All right. Not a save opportunity. Could get a vulture win. And why not get a vulture win over Hawk? 2-2 count. And Hawk gets a base hit to right. All right, well, this was a good game up until now, but this is where it ends. That's all right. Fiore strikes out. Taylor with a 68 speed. He can't be running, right? Jerry Adair, he could bunt. We'll bring third base in. Nope. And a base hit. That's going to score the run. It is 2-1. Oh, they're going to stop Taylor. I mean, the game's already over, but we'll pull the infield in anyway. Fly ball popped up on the infield, actually. That's catchable. Taylor just not going to tag, of course. I mean, do we force their hand? I guess we have to, right? Intentionally walk to get to the pitcher. And it's Jim Campanis, a backup catcher. I don't know much about this guy. He's got a shit ton of power. Not a good eye. Not good contact. He's batting 143. Well, this is the ball game either way, I have a feeling. If we get them out, we'll probably win in the bottom of the 9th. If somehow Jim Campanis comes through with his 167 batting average, then it's a for certain loss. Yeah. A guy that has no eye just walks, so it doesn't matter now. So they got the runs, and that's the ball game. Roger Nelson will come in. He's good. He's real good. Van Kelly. Deron Johnson. Joe Pep. Pilots lose 3-1. Just could not get the bats going today against a pitcher who you would never even know his name if it wasn't for Baseball Mogul. We'll take a look here at the standing. Oh, it's simulating. Maybe there's a trade offer. Not maybe there's a trade between other teams. Thinking about it. Thinking it over. Thinking it through. All right. National League. Same as it ever was. American League, Baltimore and New York. Wow, Baltimore's won 8 in a row, despite flailing. We got to look at that team. Man, they have like They have all stars or backups. Actually, the all stars are all on the bench. Brooksy, Frank Robinson. I mean, so dumb. Dave May was on the 1970 Milwaukee Brewers, by the way. All right. Yeah, we're back to 10 games back. White Sox continue to lose. Let's take a look at the headline news. Brainiac baseball derby. White Sox troubles continue. Palmer excels. Senators and Allen beat the Red Sox. Well, there's a lot going on. Morehead in control. Yeah, all right. Transactions. All right, let's see here. Oh, nuts. Juan Pizarro, who just pitched a doozy against us, is done for the year. Boston is pretty much toast. Darrell Evans, who was the top player on our pyramid that we made, the very first pyramid, is done for a month. So I think when we do our next pyramid, he won't be on it. Most likely. Well, wait, was he batting 347? Oh my gosh. Not enough to qualify for the batting title, but if he only misses them 26 days, he should be all right. He won't be able to play in the All-Star game. And then Al Jackson is retiring. He's a cool cat. I like those little collared shirts there. That's pretty cool. He hasn't pitched at all in our sim. Okay. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and/or subscribe to the channel. Another game that we never had a shot. I mean, that game was over. There's as soon as Dave Morehead was listed as the starting pitcher, our team just folded it. We only had 2 hits. They're both by Pepitone. We're going to give him player of the game, despite the lack of effort overall, because at least he brought his bat. Dick Bates, that's tough for him. He pitched really well. Dirty Fuentes blows another save. Well, no, it was a tie game, right? So that's not a blown save. It's just a loss. Our bullpen did well. Otherwise, Morehead gets the win. 9-8. Roger Nelson gets a save, his 6th. Okay, we're coming back tomorrow to play Game 2 of the series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.